I'm joined by Joe Brand of Marvell and Ari Kynalsahti from Nokia. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Joe, to you first. What is the significance of producing baseband processors on a 5nm production process as you have with the Octeon 10 Fusion family?
Right, the Octeon 10 is introduced in 5nm, and this is the latest and greatest technology when it comes to chip design. It's the kind of technology that is used often in mobile phones, but rarely on infrastructure. In fact, that's the first product on the infrastructure side that uses the 5nm technology. And the 5nm technology is important because it allows us to reduce the power consumption of these chips, which translates to reduced power consumption on the infrastructure, for example, the infrastructure that Nokia is selling to the operators. And given the focus on sustainability and energy efficiency, that's a critical decision-making criteria on the operator side.
Well, since you mentioned that, how have you balanced the high performance capabilities with that quest for energy efficiency in the new range?
Right, so 5nm by itself gives you a certain element of power reduction. But in addition to that, we're implementing a lot of features and capabilities in the chip that are designed to optimize the power consumption of the chip. Specifically, the idea of chips on the infrastructure side is to let them operate at a certain power consumption, heat dissipation at a certain level, and within that level to try to maximize the performance of the chip. And this chip is specifically designed to do that.
And Ari, coming to yourself, you've already made a big announcement today, I gather. Can you tell us some more about that, please?
Right, so today we announced something called AnyRAN. So it's basically making our Cloud RAN to work with everybody else's solution. So we are working together with Marvell on the hardware side, but then also with web scalers, server makers, so AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, HP, Dell, IBM. And effectively we are making sure that our software works on their edge cloud servers and their CAS layers and software in terms of the management works with our VDU solution. And then what is super important in the AnyRAN is the performance. So we are making sure that when our customers introduce AnyRAN solution, it has equal performance with the existing bare metal solution. And this is done together with the Marvell L1 acceleration on something we call RAN NIC card. So it's the PCIe plug-in unit fitting into, well, everybody's Cloud RAN solution. So we are super flexible with our AnyRAN we just launched.
Okay, and perhaps just finally, what do you sort of see as the next big announcements coming up during the show, sort of between yourselves and the next big developments that you're going to be looking at?
Well, we are seeing the need for the operators to take advantage of cloud technologies that have been perfected over the last 20 years, mainly by the hyperscalers. And that needs to be brought, those advantages of IT technologies, cloud technology, need to be brought into the RAN environment. So we're seeing vRAN as the next, one of the next big things. And this vRAN really needs to bring all the advantages of the current RAN. It needs to be better than the current RAN. And this is where Marvell brings a lot of value. We build our chips to be able to operate both in the traditional RAN environment and in the vRAN environment, bringing feature parity, capacity parity, performance parity, energy efficiency parity. And we absolutely see that as a next step.
And Ari, just briefly, and add to that from the vendor's perspective.
Right, right. So this is really the time to make the Cloud RAN with the AnyRAN for real. I mean, we have some VNFs already with the core network functionalities, for instance, which are cloudified, but now it's the right time to do it also for the Cloud RAN.
Well, Joe, Ari, thank you both very much for joining me. I hope it's a terrific show for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.